Hello, my name is Adetokunbo Adewoyin, and today we're going to be talking about risks in exports. Like any other business, there are risks that are associated with the export business. A knowledge of this risk helps you to mitigate against them and trade profitably in your export business. So what are some of these risks that we're going to be talking about? The first one is the credit risk. The credit risk is the risk of the exporter not being able to ascertain the credit worthiness of the buyer. It just means that the exporter doesn't know for sure if the buyer is able to make payment for the products that he has ordered. Another risk that we're going to be talking about is the exchange rate risk. This speaks to fluctuations or instability in the local currency of the country trading with another country. So it could lead to an exchange rate loss, or on the flip side, an exchange rate gain. So it's one of the risks that an exporter faces: fluctuation of foreign exchange. Another risk that an exporter faces in the course of his export business is the political risk. And this is the risk of the occurrence of political events such as wars, like what is happening between Ukraine and Russia. This instability is usually over the course of trading. So everyone who is currently trading with Russia or trading with Ukraine is facing the political risk. Another risk that we're going to be talking about is the legal risk. This deals with the applicable law that is governing the contract for the transaction that you're currently involved in. So the legal risk, I beg your pardon, deals with the applicable law that governs the export contract. The law that governs that contract, is it the law of your own country or the law of the seller's country? The last risk that we're going to be examining is the payment risk. This risk just has to do with the fact that the buyer doesn't meet his obligations when the products have been shipped. So I ship my product to the buyer, it's time for the buyer to make payment, and he's not able to meet his obligations. There are some other risks, like the logistics risk, the delivery risk, the quality risk, and the cultural risk. So I hope that you have learned one or two risks that you need to mitigate against in conducting your export business. And until I come your way again with more export tips, it's bye from my end. Bye.